I'm comfortable with the notion that any story that comes out with my name on it is, by definition, the product of an interaction between me and the subject matter, and the moment in time. I don't know a way around that. And so let's focus on me. I'm a person. I'm a person who grew up in a certain place and was educated a certain way and has seen certain things like all people. I'm a citizen. I vote. Just because I'm a journalist, I'm not going to abdicate my role as a participant in culture and civilization and our democracy. That said, as Camilla said, I'm always thinking about the authenticity of how I'm sort of filtering what I'm learning. And am I being skeptical enough? Am I sort of allowing myself to sort of the me part of the reporter to hear certain things in certain ways, or lend too much credence to this as opposed to that? Am I not hearing things I am less likely to hear? I mean, this is sort of a constant conversation with myself throughout the process of every story I do. And I think the fact that you're thinking about this, the fact that you are letting what you're learning lead you to a place that you didn't necessarily expect to get to, is, to me, reassuring evidence that I am doing my job appropriately. I'm not going to looking for, fact X, Y, and Z to make a point that I wanted to make before I ever hit the ground reporting. This, to me, is the difference between reporting nonfiction narrative and penning polemics. So I guess what I'm saying is, this is not something that I'm unaware of. It is something that I am always thinking about and struggling with and having an internal dialogue about. And if I'm doing that, I am comfortable at the end of the process, when a story runs, that this was a best faith effort. Saying all that, I don't think rank objectivity is what I'm after, and is what anybody should be after. This is where you sort of get into the question of false equivalence. I'm not looking for both sides of the story. I'm looking for the most interesting and most truthful and most illuminating side of the story. I'm looking for the story. There aren't always two sides. Here is the thing. Here is the thing that I learned, and that I'm going to transmit to you as best I can. I've become, over the course of my career, more and more comfortable with the idea that I am the narrator. If I am doing my job as a reporter correctly, I have earned the right to make decisions and make choices and be the narrator of this story.